Hello students, welcome to this class. Today we are going to discuss about heat zones of the earth. So first thing you should know what are these heat zones. So in the previous video we have already discussed about the latitudes and the important parallels of latitudes. Hope you have remembered this. Let's recall all that things. The important parallel of latitudes are first 0 degree equator, then 23 and half degree north. This parallel is called the Tropic of Cancer. Then 66 and half degree north is called Arctic Circle. Then 90 degree north latitude is called the North Pole. Same in the southern hemisphere. 23 and half degrees south parallel is called the Tropic of Capricorn. Then 66 and half degrees south parallel is called the Antarctic Circle. And 90 degrees south latitude is called South Pole. Hope you all have remembered this. Where are these heat zones? So in this diagram you can see the area between the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn. These areas which are colored here with green color, this area is called the torrid zone. Means the area between the equator to the Tropic of Cancer and equator to the Tropic of Capricorn. This area is called the torrid zone. Now come to the in the northern hemisphere, the area between the 23 and half degree north to the 66 and half degree north, that is the area between the Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle. And in the southern hemisphere, the area between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle. These areas here are colored with orange color. So these areas are known as temperate zones. Now, again come to the northern hemisphere. The area between the Arctic Circle to the North Pole in the northern hemisphere, and in the southern hemisphere, the area between the Antarctic Circle to the South Pole, which are colored here with the grey color. These areas are known as frigid zone. You can see here with the grey color. So on the earth we have three heat zones: torrid zone, temperate zone and the frigid zone. Now let's discuss about the important features or characteristic of these three heat zones. Okay, let's start with torrid zone. So we have already discussed that the area between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is known as torrid zone. So this torrid zone area receives the maximum heat. This area gets the direct or straight sun rays and the angle of the sun rays which are falling in this area is almost 90 degree. That's why this area receives the maximum heat. Here, the midday sun is exactly overhead. This can be felt by the people that the midday noon sun is exactly overhead at least once a year. So this area, the area between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, is known as the torrid zone, and this area receives the maximum heat. Now in the temperate zone, you already know that in the northern hemisphere, the area between the Tropic of Cancer to the Arctic Circle, and in the southern hemisphere, the area between the Tropic of Capricorn to the Antarctic Circle. These areas are known as the temperate zone. So here the angle of the sun rays goes decreasing. What we have already seen in the torrid zone, that the angle there of the sun ray is 90 degree. Here that angle started decreasing. So sunlight becomes the little slanting. That's why this area does not get the as much heat as the torrid zone areas get. So these areas have moderate temperature, and these area called the temperate zones. Here the angle of the sun rays goes on decreasing towards the pole. So in the northern hemisphere we have north temperate zone, and in the southern hemisphere we have south temperate zones. Now our third heat zones called the frigid zone. So the area here in the northern hemisphere, the area between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole, and in the southern hemisphere, the area between the Antarctic Circle to the South Pole is known as the frigid zone. These areas are very cold because here the sun rays becomes more slanting, and here the sun does not rise much above the horizon. You know na, that all the polar areas are very cold, so these areas called the frigid zone. So now hope you understand that about our three heat zones: torrid zone, temperate zones and frigid zones. Your concept will be more clear with this diagram. You can see here that here is sun, this is our earth. So this area near the equator, that we call the torrid zone. Here the sun rays falling at the 90 degree. So here this area, torrid zone area, gets the maximum heat. As we move from the equator to the polar area, the angle started decreasing. You can see here this area, which are the temperate zone. Here the sun rays angle is 45 degree. Here also 45 degree in the temperate zone. So here this area does not get as much heat at the area near the equator. So here the climate is cooler, and as we move to the polar areas, that angle started more decreasing. Here you can see 30 degree, and here it will start decreasing. So these area near the pole becomes the coldest in both the poles, in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere also. Hope students, your concept is now clear about these heat zones of the earth. Watch this video carefully. We will discuss in the next video about the longitude and the time zones. Thank you for watching this video.